Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation 8th Air Force. It's turn 8.2 for the CCP, 8.3 for the Soviet Union. It is January of 1940. So just a little bit of housekeeping from the last turn. So I rolled my extra tech that I have because of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, and it's not actually supposed to be rolled until the very end of the turn by the U.S. Okay, so, and then also the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact is still in effect. So I ended the turn with $85. 56 I had, 29 I collected for the 85. And then at the end of the U.S. portion of the turn, I got the $3 for Molotov-Ribbentrop, so I've got 88 to spend. That should be it for housekeeping, I believe. Okay, on to the CCP. $2 to spend. They're just going to save it. No combat, no non-combat. So all we have is our recruitment roll. So we've got that at a 1. Let's see if we can finally hit something. Oh my God. Holy cow. It's like Christmas and my birthday all rolled into one. We finally got a roll. I don't even have a guy out. Was totally not expecting that. Okay, so let's add an infantry to Shen C. So that'll put us up to 6 infantry, 2 mountain, 1 cav. They save 2, they collect 2, they'll have 4 next turn. Okay, on to the Soviet Union. So we do have the 5 tech rolls, but like I said, one of them we have to save at the end of the turn to see if Molotov-Ribbentrop is still in effect, and the U.S. will go ahead and roll. So the 4 that I'm going to roll for this turn are improved factory, stage 2, 7 or higher. Improved construction, stage 3, 7 or higher. Jets, stage 2, 8 or higher. Rocket, stage 9, or I said that again. Rocket, stage 2, 9 or higher. And then the tech I'll have Bruce roll for is going to be advanced mechs, and that's stage 1, 7 or higher. Okay, so let's go with factories first at a 7. A 9, we succeed. Construction at a 7, a 4 we miss. Jets at an 8, 7 we miss. And rockets, 1 out of 4, that sucks. Okay, so we went up to stage 3 for factories, so tech's starting to slow down a little bit. Okay, so how about purchases? Oh no, we have a D12. So we got a D12 for income. So let's see what we got. Oh my God, this turn really sucks so far. So we go from 33 to 36. I guess we were due for a bad income roll. Okay, so we have 88 to spend, and we're going to go ahead and spend 4 on 2 militia. So that saves us $84. Okay, combat, we have 3. So the first 2 are walk-ons, and they're easy. So we've got a light armor here in Lithuania. It's going to move up 1 and annex Latvia. And the other is going to be this light armor in Karelia is going to come down 1 Leningrad, 2 Estonia, and go ahead and annex Estonia. One other bit of housekeeping, I don't know if I mentioned this before, was I had tried to rail that light armor from Lapland down to eastern Ukraine, but I couldn't rail it, so instead I just moved 1, 2 to Karelia. Okay, so those 2 are walk-ons. Our third battle, we're going to try to finish off the Finns and take Helsinki. So coming out of port here in A14 is going to be 2 destroyers and a torpedo boat destroyer. Okay, and those 3 ships are going to come up 1 to A14 and blockade that shipyard on that side of Helsinki. We're also going to send, not that they're part of the blockade, but I'm just going to move them now. These 4 subs are going to move up 1 to A13. And then also coming out of port and staying right in A14 is going to be the heavy cruiser, the light cruiser, and the last of the destroyers. So now we have 3 surface ships in both sea zones. That plus holding southern Finland has now got Helsinki surrounded. So these 7 infantry in southern Finland are going to move into Helsinki. They have an infantry, which is going to be only a 3 now because of surround, a militia, who's only going to be a 1 because of surround, and the artillery is not affected, and that's a first strike 3. Okay, so let's go ahead, get some dice. Okay, let's go over here. So they do have a first strike with their artillery at a 3. Okay, so let's see what they got. An 11 misses. Okay, so now we have 7 2s with our infantry. That one's cocked, so I'll roll that one over again. Everything else is a miss. How wonderful way to start this battle. Okay. A 3. Okay, they got an infantry at a 3. Oh my God. An infantry at a 3. A 5 misses. A militia at a 1. A 2 misses. Okay, so we missed everything. Okay, we got 7 infantry at 2s. We got 1 hit. So there's 1. We got 1 more dice to roll. That went out. A miss. Okay, so they'll obviously lose the militia. They got a militia at a 1. A 9 misses. And then they got an infantry and an artillery both at 3. Yeah, there's 1 hit. So we each lose 1. Okay, we're down to 6 infantry. 6 2s. Oh, there we go. We got 3 1s. So we got plenty of hits. They've got their 2 3s in return. 4 and a 7 both miss. So we take Finland with 6 infantry. Okay, and that's worth $1, but again, we can't collect yet. So we move up to 7 for the income that we can't currently collect for. And I think Finland, I should have looked ahead of time. I'm pretty sure Finland finishes off an objective and gives me something. I think I might be able to move 2 tech up or something. Let me see real quick. Let's see what we got here. Okay. The USSR. Winter War. Possess Helsinki, which we do. Move 2 of the following 3 techs up 1 stage. Advanced artillery, advanced mech, or heavy armor. Okay, so we get to move 2 of those up. And we do have a victory point now. So we're definitely going to move advanced mechs. So we take that from 1 to 2. This is a tough one. I think I kind of want heavy armor. Get some JS2, some Joseph Stalin 2 tanks on the board. What do you think? Or should I go for artillery with the Katyusha rocket launchers? We're going to go for heavy armor. Why not? You don't see heavy armor for the Soviets all that often. Okay, so those are the 2 techs. We moved advanced mechs up to 2, and heavy armor goes to 1. Okay, so non-combat. Let's see, what do we got? We've got this transport plane in Moscow is going to fly down to Stalingrad. We've got 2 fighters here in, what is that? Western Ukraine are going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Transcaucasia. We've got 2 rail moves. So we're going to take this infantry here in Lubelsky, and that's going to rail down to Transcaucasia. So is the infantry from Leningrad going to rail down to Transcaucasia. This cavalry here in eastern Ukraine is going to go 1, 2 to North Caucasia. The 2 motorized towing the 2 artillery here in western Ukraine. Well, actually, there's 3 motorized. So all 3 of them and the 2 artillery are going to back up 1, 2 to Urel-Kursk. The 3 motorized that are in eastern Ukraine are going to back up 1 to Urel-Kursk. The 2 motorized in East Poland are going to back up 1-2 to Kiev. The 2 motorized in Lubelsk are going to back up 1-2 to Smolensk. These 3 surface ships that came out of port, the heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and destroyer, to blockade Helsinki are just going to go right back in port in Leningrad. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to move. Yeah, I think... Oh, we're going to take the seaplane out of Leningrad and put it on map here in A14 just for grins. Oh, we got our coastal sub. And our coastal sub here in A28 is going to move up 1 to A20. So that should be it for non-combat. How about unit placement? So we've got 2 militia, and they're going to go both here in Iran. We're going to put 1 here in southern Iran and 1 here in Azerbaijan. Okay, and that's it. We do have 1 recruitment roll, so let's go ahead and roll for Mongolia. So I got my dice tray over here. So we need a 4 or less. Can we go 2 for 2 for recruitment? Nope, of course not. And I'd rather have had Mongolia, so cool. Okay, so income. We saved 84, and we are now sitting at 36. So what's that? 90, that's 120. So I believe we have $120 heading into turn 9, and then if Molotov-Ribbentrop is still in effect, I'll have 123 for turn 9. Okay, so 120, and then again, hopefully Molotov-Ribbentrop's still in effect, and we'll have 123. Okay, so that should be it. Let's do a unit recap. Here in southern Iran, we have 3 infantry and a militia. Azerbaijan, 1 militia. Transcaucasia, 2 infantry, a tactical bomber, 2 fighters. North Caucasia, a cavalry. Stalingrad, a transport plane. Kiev, 2 motorized. Smolensk, 2 motorized. Kursk, 6 motorized, 2 artillery. A light armor both in Estonia and Latvia. Leningrad is a militia, coastal artillery, and then a destroyer, light cruiser, heavy cruiser in port. There's a seaplane on map in A14. In A13 are 2 destroyers, a torpedo boat destroyer, 4 fleet subs. There are 6 infantry in Helsinki, and there's a coastal sub in A20. So that should be it for the CCP and the Soviet Union. Turning things over now to Global War 36 enthusiast in Japan.